Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. How are you today? How are you, everyone? Did you guys have a good day? Bad day?
Yeah, tell us how
Terrible
was your day.
day.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Squiggly lines. Can everyone hear us? We're just doing a mic check, mic check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Start to rap now.
It's too low today.
Hopefully everyone shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess today is Pepero Day, so
Pepero
maybe you
Day.
guys, some of them are on a date. And we're all here sitting. What, you guys watching us?
We'll be your date.
Beautiful day. Okay. I mean, there's still 7 of you guys.
If you can hear us, please press 1.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, they did say hello.
Yeah. They saw us wave.
That's true. 1.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, Hallie, how was your day?
It was good.
Yeah.
My kids gave me a lot of pepero today.
Yeah, we got lots of pepero.
How was your day?
Yeah, it was good too. Not bad. I played Mafia with my students, and they love to play it.
They do love Mafia.
They do.
Even more so now because of Among Us.
That's
as
true,
well.
yeah. So it's actually a lot more easier to kind of like, okay, Mafia, imposter, vote. 1 Mafia remains. Great. Okay.
We'll wait about 3 more minutes.
Yes.
And then we'll get started.
All right. Hopefully everyone is in their cozy home. Cozy home or cozy school. Wherever you guys. Hopefully you guys are warm.
Yeah. It's a little cold in here,
A bit, yeah.
but it's okay.
This awkwardness.
Yes, we're waiting for everyone. You can rock, scissors, paper.
Okay.
For no reason.
Why?
For no reason. Just to rock on something.
We can have them vote. Bet. Who's going to win the rock, scissors, paper? We should do it.
Okay.
While we're waiting? No,
Yeah.
they have to bet.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, guys, we're just gonna, just for entertainment purposes, while we're waiting for everyone, we're gonna do rock, scissors, paper. So write down who's going to win, Maria or Allie. Who is going to win the rock, scissors, paper? Maria or Allie? No. Vote who's gonna win this rock, scissors, paper game. No one. Maria win, yes.
No! Wow.
Yes, I think they're my students. Yes, guys. Okay. Only 3 people votes. Good.
Good, but
Good. Who's good? Me or Maria? Oh, me or Allie? Okay. Okay, that's rock, scissors, paper. Okay. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper. Rock, scissors, paper.
ha.
Okay.
Ha.
Sorry, guys. I lost.
I told you I would win.
Redemption would be later.
Okay, are you ready to get started?
Okay, so I guess it's 2:05 now, so I guess we shall start. So, welcome back to our Toeic Speaking again, once again. And last week with Maria, why do I, now I'm saying third person now. With Mia and Allie. So last week we did part 3 which was respond to questions. Yes? So last week we did respond to questions. So what did we learn last week?
We learned how to quickly answer questions using how, when, what, where, and what kinds of.
Yes. So on our first one was how often and how many hours. So we are looking for a specific time.
A number of times and day, week, month, and year.
Yes.
So, example, once a month, I get my nails done once a month.
Yes. And every other month, I buy shoes every other month.
Ooh. And 3 times a year, I get my hair cut 3 times a year.
Awesome. And then we have how long and how many hours. So we are looking here for a specific length of time. So such as 2 hours, 3 hours, minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 5 minutes. So for example, we have for 2 hours. So I'm on the internet for 2 hours.
I shower for almost an hour.
That's very long.
Very long.
And we have for approximately 30 minutes, I drive to work for approximately 30 minutes. Yes.
And the next one, we have when, what time, on what occasion. So this has to deal with time and special days or special moments.
Yes. Events.
So
Day.
on their birthdays, first example, I buy presents for my friends on their birthdays.
Or I buy my coworkers dinner when they get promoted.
Oh. I buy a Christmas tree at Christmas.
Yes, that makes sense. True. And then we have where and what place. So this is based on location.
Location.
Where is a certain thing, where certain things are. Like where do you buy your food, where do you go shopping, and etc.
Yes.
So for example, we have at a shop in the mall. I buy my clothes at a shop in the mall.
I buy pens on the internet.
On the internet, wow, only pens. And I buy bread from a store near my home.
And the last one we have what kinds of.
Yes, what kinds
So remember, what kinds of has to deal with theme or a list, such as basketball, volleyball, tennis. That theme is sports.
Yes.
Or animals, elephant, giraffe, horse. Theme is animals. So what's this theme?
So it's going to be what kinds of books do you read?
Or what kinds of books do you
Enjoy.
not like to read?
That too, yeah.
So the first one is science fiction,
Science fiction.
mystery novels,
Mystery novels.
comic books.
And comic books, yes. So for example, I don't enjoy reading mystery novels because they are long and boring. That's an example.
An example, not an opinion.
Yes. All right.
So just one more time. How often, how many times?
Yes. So we have once a month, every other month, 3 times a year.
How long, how many hours?
For 2 hours, for 1 hour, or for approximately 30 minutes.
When, what time, on what occasions?
On their birthdays, when they get promoted, at Christmas, during Thanksgiving, on Halloween, etc.
Where, what place?
At a shop in the mall, on the internet, from a store near my home.
And what kinds of?
For example, science fiction, mystery novels, and comic books.
Yeah, good job.
Yes. All right.
In this part, the first 2 questions is only 15 seconds
seconds
to respond.
Yes.
And the second question is 30 minutes to respond. And you use first, secondly, in
Thirdly.
addition, also, or therefore
Yes.
to make your answer longer.
Yes. They are just... Okay. So, now we are doing part 4.
Part 4.
So it is respond to question using information provided. And I know that last week Ellie and Miranda taught you guys part 4, respond to questions using information provided, but we are going to do it once more just so you guys can follow up. Yeah, more practice.
Yeah.
For Toeic, all you need is practice, practice, practice.
Really practice.
And maybe most of you guys know for this one is you are given an information and you are given 30 seconds to prepare. You have 30 seconds for preparation, and then for answer time for question 7 and 8, it's 15 seconds, and question 9 is 30 seconds. So same as part 3, but except they're given a preparation. Yes. So it is all about scanning, skimming.
Yeah, scanning, skimming, looking for that important information.
Yes. All right. So it's just a mini introduction. So in this question, you will answer 3 questions based on the information provided. So it could be based on seminar, a meeting, a conference, a festival. So any type of events that provide that you're given information. Yes. And you have 30 seconds to read the information before the questions begin. And for each questions, you need to respond immediately. So each questions, there is no actual time for you to prepare.
Yeah, so you hear beep.
Yeah. Answer right away.
Yes.
After you hear a beep, and like we said, you will have 15 seconds for each of the first 2 questions and 30 seconds for the third questions. All right, so let's get
into it.
Okay. So this is an example from the Toeic book. So we are given an information provided.
Yes.
Right here.
Should we make it a little bigger?
Yes. Zoom in.
Maybe. No? Okay. All right. So when we see this picture, what's the first thing we should look for?
I think the first thing that we should look for is the heading. The top part. The top part, because it provides you a lot of information about what the questions are going to be based on. So for example, yes. All right. So what can we see from the heading?
So the first thing we see here is what the event is.
Yes.
So usually these will always be some kind of event, seminar, conference, festival, or a meeting.
Yes.
Yeah. So we see by looking at the first part of the header that this is a business writing seminar.
Yes, business writing.
So everything here will be related to business writing. So that tells us what the event is.
Yes.
So very important. What's the second thing?
And we are given a company that is hosting the event or the seminar. So we have L Grade Company is a company that is going to host the seminar and will provide information for the people.
Yep. And the third thing we see is where?
Yes, location.
So the location. And the location here is executive conference room in the main building. So that's where the business writing seminar hosted by L Grade Company will take place.
Yes.
And what's the last part of the header?
And we have the when, but also what time. When and what time. So when will be Saturday, July 19, and what time? 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So when you see the header, the questions you want to ask yourself are who, what, when, and where.
Yes.
So what is it, Maria?
So what is it? I guess it is a business writing seminar held at...
Oh, and who is hosting it?
So L Grade Company is hosting the business writing seminar.
Where will it take place?
It will take place in the executive conference room at the main building.
And when will it take place?
It will take place on Saturday, July 19th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Good. So this is the first thing you want to look at. You want to ask who, what, when, and where.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we see that it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So next you look at the time. And so here we have 9 a.m. and here we have 2 p.m. Right before the conference ends. So this is when you want to look at what happens at each time. So the time, the presenters, and then the topics.
Yes.
This is the important information you are wanting to look for.
Yes. And most of the time, this part right here is usually for the question 9, the third question, because it provides you to make a list.
Yes.
Provide a list.
You have to provide a list, usually
based on
about
the
a
topics.
theme or topic.
Yes.
So at 9 a.m., what is happening?
So at 9 a.m., a writing business letters seminar is taking place. Hosted by Sam Bradley.
Good. What about 10 a.m.?
So at 10 a.m., we have a writing business report seminar hosted by Lainey Holden.
Good. And 11 a.m.?
And at 11 a.m., we have, 11 a.m., practice exercises as a group will be held and hosted by Dale Weston.
Dale Weston. So the important thing to see here is that the first half of the seminar, you want to know what's happening in the first half.
Yes.
Because then we have lunch. Do you want to explain lunch?
So we have, so at noon, 12 p.m., noon, we have lunch. And then for here, in parentheses, it says that there are restaurants nearby. So you know that that lunch is probably not provided. And that they are told to go to a restaurant nearby to get food. And then for the second part, we have just the last bit of the information. So we have at 1 p.m., we have writing internal memos hosted by Joan Carter. And at 2 p.m., we have questions and answers held by Ethan Renton with PhD. So he is a doctor. So Dr. Ethan Renton. And he will be hosting questions and answers. And then right at the bottom part of the information provided, we have in the asterisk. So asterisk means very important information. So that means you have to make sure to read this part. Make sure you have to read this part because it will be in one of the questions. So we have registration is free with staff ID and $10 for non-employees. So that means that when you are signing up, only people who works for the company is free. It will be free for them. And then for non-employees, so for example, friends, your families, or other people who wants to take part of the seminar, they have to pay an additional $10 because they are non-employees. All right, so to recap, just make sure to look at the heading and the middle part of this and the last part, pretty much.
That's right.
Are you on?
Huh?
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on now.
Okay, all right. So we'll go with the questions. Oh no. Okay. Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so for the practice questions for this is how much is the registration fee for people who don't work there? So how much is the registration fee for people who don't work there? So we know that the registration fee is at the bottom of the flyer in the asterisk. So that means your first response could be the registration costs $10 for non-employees. So non-employees are people who do not work there,
Right.
right? And then for answer 2, for people who don't work there, the registration fee is $10. So both of these answers are correct.
Yeah. Yeah, what Maria teacher was saying, whenever you see an asterisk, there's always going to be a question
Yes,
about the
it's
asterisk
always-
usually. So it's very important
To read everything,
to
pretty
read
much.
everything.
To read everything, but also skim and scan.
Yeah, skim and scan, but when you see an asterisk, be sure to remember
Yeah,
that.
and then I'm not too sure. During the Toeic exam, you are still given the actual image of the information, so you don't really have to memorize it. It's more like you need to know where everything is
Yeah.
located.
Remember where everything is located.
Yeah.
You have the header, time, presenters, topic. Usually there's a lunchtime.
Usually,
So
yeah.
like first half, lunch, second half, and then important information at the bottom.
Yeah. So just know that usually the what, where, when, what, or what, where, when is usually at the top heading.
Yes.
Usually, almost all.
Yeah, the 5 W's.
5 W's, yes, or 4 W's.
Or if you want to include Y.
Yeah.
So should we say the answer one more time?
Yeah, so we'll say, okay, so I'll ask the question one more time. So how much is the reservation fee for people who don't work there?
The registration costs $10 for non-employees.
Or for people who don't work there, the registration fee is $10. Yes.
So you just want to be sure that your answer includes registration fee, $10, and non-employees.
Yes. Yes. All right, so let's,
Oh, also,
yeah.
sorry, one more thing. You can also use the X method, again, like we learned in part 3. So you can take the registration fee for people who don't work there down, and then fill it in with is $10.
Yes.
So you can also use the X method that we learned to answer these questions
Yes.
as well.
Everything is pretty much intertwined. Cannot do this. All right, so for question 8, we have, I have to leave at 3 o'clock at the latest. So what will I miss? What will I miss?
So if you look at answer 1, the event is over at 3 o'clock. So we know this because of the time. It's over at 3 p.m. So you won't miss anything.
Yes.
Also, you see here, the last scheduled event is 2 p.m., which is before 3 p.m., so they will not miss anything.
No. And then the second answer is, since the writing seminar concludes at 3 o'clock, you will not be missing anything if you leave at that time. Yes.
So they won't be missing anything.
Yeah.
Because we see time, so we know, okay, they're talking about when. We go to where when is, and we see with the wind that they will not be missing anything.
And also, just remember when you are answering, it's really important to say, like, to kind of repeat what it is. So the seminar, the event is holding, just so, like, to complete your sentences and make it longer. You don't want to just say, it's over at 3 o'clock, you're not going to miss anything.
Yeah.
It's very...
it's supposed to be very professional.
Yeah, professional, formal.
So you want to be giving confirmation as well, that this is the event and this is the time.
Yes, because it is, most of these questions are based on a phone call. So usually you also want to make sure that the person who called understands what you're saying, understands that, okay, we're talking about the same thing and there's no misunderstandings, right?
Yeah. So should we say it one more time?
Okay, yeah, sure. So I have to leave at 3 o'clock at the latest. What will I miss?
The event is over at 3 o'clock, so you won't miss anything.
Or since the writing seminar concludes or ends at 3 o'clock, you will not be missing anything if you leave at that time.
Yes.
Yes. So both of these answers the questions.
Yes, they both answer. As long as you get the information from the question also into the answer.
Yes. Because you're not going to write random things.
Okay.
All right, question 9. So this one is you are given 30 seconds to answer.
So it's your longer one. So you want to be sure to fill in all the time.
All the time.
With your words.
Yes, 30 seconds may seem a little, but in actuality, it's pretty long too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we have for question 9. What types of business writing will be discussed during the seminar? So discuss means what will be
Lectured.
lectured.
What we'll be talking
Yeah.
about.
What are we talking about? All that stuff.
So we know that the title of the seminar is business writing.
And we have the what types as well.
Yeah. What types? So what types of? What are we looking for?
So we're looking at things that are similar in themes. So
Yeah.
that means the business writing themes.
So we go through to the topic.
Straight to the topic.
Writing business letters.
Mm-hmm.
Writing business reports.
Yes.
Writing internal memos. Everything that has the same
writing.
word.
Yes.
The same word, writing.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in the theme.
So we could read from answer 1. There are 3 different kinds of business writing you'll learn about. Writing business letters, writing business reports, and writing internal memos.
Yes.
Yes, so very straightforward. And we have answer 2, which is much longer, a little bit longer.
It's a little bit longer with a little bit more detail.
Yes, so we have, during the seminar, we will be discussing several types of business writing. At 9 a.m., we will go over writing business letters. At 10 a.m., we will go over writing business reports. Then at 11 a.m., we will have some practice exercises as a group. In the afternoon, we'll do writing internal memos at 1 o'clock. This is a very mouthful information.
Yeah, it's a lot of information, but it fills the time in the test. So I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I like answer 1 better.
You do?
Yeah, I think the beginning is good. It just needs more. So what I would say, there are 3 different kinds of business writing you'll learn about. Writing business letters, writing business reports, and writing internal memos. That is very good. And after giving that answer, I would then go into the details.
Yes.
Where I would say at 9 a.m., there will be a writing business letters seminar hosted by Sam Bradley. At 10 a.m., there will be a writing business report seminar presented by Lainey Holden. And at 1 p.m., there will be a writing internal memo seminar presented by Joan Carter.
Yes.
So I think it's better to give the list like this way and then give the details.
Yes. Like there are reasons why they have the time, presenters, and topics because they want you to like use it all up,
Yeah,
right?
give as much detail as you can because you can see the picture. So because you're able to see it, you should be able to put as much as you can into your answer before the time is finished.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Yep.
So we ask them.
Ask them what?
Oh, okay. So if you guys understand most of these themes, press 2, guys.
2, please.
Or put down 2 if you want.
Yeah, press 2 if you understand so far.
Yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. We're going through this
Really fast.
really fast.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, so it's very, very important. And I think this question is not too bad because you are given a lot of information. All you need to do is just really watch out for all the main points, highlights.
Just remember where everything is. You
Yeah.
have your header that has who, what, when, where, and then you have time, theme, and then extra details.
Yes.
Plus super important information at the bottom.
Yes.
Anytime you see an asterisk, there's probably going to be a question.
Yeah, and also like to listen carefully to the question so you can answer it correctly, right?
And remember to say your answer in business formal fashion.
Yes, yes. So like just what we did the X method as well. Make sure to say the event, the seminar, the conference,
The time, the location.
time, location. Yes, you don't want to sound very rude.
Yeah, you don't want to sound casual. It's supposed to be more professional.
Yes. All right, it seems like everyone
Is
good to go.
understanding, yeah.
Okay.
Well, good thing, because there's a quiz.
Yes.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay, so we have a quiz based on what we just learned. Let's see what our first quiz is. Okay, so this is what we just learned. And it's not really based on the previous information. This is just what you think is the correct answer to the question. So the first question is lunch provided at the seminar? So our response could be, yes, lunch will be provided at the seminar. No, lunch will not be provided. However, there are restaurants nearby the building. And 3, lunch will be provided for people who has a meal ticket. So yes, so guys, remember what we learned from the previous list information. So do you think lunch is provided at the seminar, or do you think no, lunch is not available, but there are restaurants nearby the building? So it is based on the information.
Yeah,
All right.
based on the before. Yeah.
Okay.
So remember the asterisk.
Yes, not the asterisk, but lunch. No? It's not the asterisk.
Okay.
The parenthesis. The
The
parenthesis.
parentheses, yeah.
Parentheses,
They start-
parentheses.
Parentheses.
So what's the right answer?
I don't know. You gave hints. And the answer.
An answer. 2, yes.
Two
So
is
no,
correct.
lunch will not be provided. However, there are restaurants nearby the building. Well done, everyone. Yes, so in our previous, we have right here, lunch, and parentheses, restaurants nearby. So you know that lunch is not provided in the seminar,
Yeah.
but they're told that there are many restaurants around the building, near the building.
Along with the asterisks, anything in parentheses is really important.
Yes.
So another question that could be asked is, are the practice exercises for single people only or for groups?
No, the practice exercises will be done as a group.
As a group.
Yes.
Or also be like, my friend has some questions about the seminar, but she's a non-employee and she wonders how much the seminar will cost. Is there a number that she can call?
Yes, on the flyer we have written 555-1919.
Yeah, so yes, she can contact this number for more information about the seminar.
Yes.
So anything in asterisk or parentheses is important information.
Yep. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we have another question. Yeah, question 2. We do have one more question. Show. All right, okay, we wrote a lot again. All right, so the second question is, what topics will be presented during the seminar? So this is just based on the correct responses and just a process of elimination.
Yes.
Themes. All right, we'll start.
Okay, time is finished.
Okay, we
Let's
have
answer.
number 3. Why
Very
is
good.
that? And number 1, there are many kinds of seminars available between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
This answers.
Is a where?
It's a-
Oh, when?
answers
Sorry,
a
when?
when.
It's a when
The
question.
answer is a when question.
Yeah, and then number 2, you can view Sam Bradley's writing business letters at 9 a.m. This is more of like a specific question, meaning that the caller probably asks, so who will be hosting the 9 a.m. seminar?
Yeah, so this is more of a who question.
Yeah, who? So you can view Sam Bradley's writing business letters at 9 a.m. And yes, number 3 is correct because we are just asking the list of writing proposals, like writing business stuff. So there are 3 kinds of seminars available. The first one is writing business letters, writing business reports, practice exercises as a group, and lastly, writing internal memos. So we still have the transitioning words over here. And then 4, there are only 2 lectures available after lunch. First one is writing internal memos with Joan Carter at 1 p.m. and questions and answers with Dr. Ethan Renton at 2 p.m. So why is this wrong?
This is a good response, but they're not asking, there's no, what topics will be presented after lunchtime? That's not the question. It's during the entire seminar. So because of this part here, the answer is not right.
Yeah, so if the question will be, what are the 2 lectures going to be after lunchtime?
Yeah, after lunchtime, then this would be the correct response.
Yes.
And this one would be the incorrect response.
Yes. Correct. Okay, I think that is for that question, for that aspect. Okay, so we have key phrases. So this is pretty much similar from Ellie and Miranda because these are the things that are the common things that you will find in these type of, for this part. So we have what the question is about, the 5 W's and how, general questions, and confirmation questions.
Okay, so one more time, 5 W's and how, general questions, and confirmation questions.
Yeah, like, is this time correct? Yes or no type of questions. And then we have
when, what, where, and why, and how. So information found in the header like we showed you in our example.
And then we have ways to read numbers. So
Yeah.
based on time, day, price, numbers, and I guess in English, like there are many ways to say numbers depending on the situation.
Yeah.
Always, such as we tell time differently, we tell date differently, price as well, and just regular general numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll head on. So the first part is what the question is about.
So what, when,
What?
why.
Yeah. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Okay. So we have the who's and what, when, why. So in our question, so we have the information provided. So when we're preparing, we must look at the headings first. So we have, it's an itinerary for Alice Crandall, May 5. So what is an itinerary?
It is a schedule of events.
Schedule an event. Pretend that you are going to travel to Europe, and itinerary will tell you like what the schedule for the rest of your day, or how many days that you are staying in that specific place. So it's a schedule. Schedule. Yes, schedule. So the first thing we could look is the time. So so we have
Alice
itinerary.
Crandall, so that tells you who. Who is it for?
Yes. And then May 5th. When?
When, date, not time. So there's 2 whens. When for date, a day, and month, and when for time.
Yes. So, and then we have here the time. So we know we have 7 o'clock, 9 a.m., 10:30, 12 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Also, 12 o'clock or 12 also could be this noon. N-O-O-N, noon.
Yes. Because we use the 12-hour clock, this is how it's based.
Yeah.
So you know from this part is AM, and you know this part afternoon is PM. Afternoon. PM. And then we have a list of information or her schedule for May 5th. So we have a limousine pickup at home. Important, 8 o'clock is check-in at the airport.
Yep, you see those parentheses.
And then we have the AST flight 265 from Philadelphia to Boston. And we have arrive Boston at 10:30. And at noon, she would have lunch at Ambassador Hotel with John Wood, chair of CSC board.
Yeah, so this gives us more where.
Where, yes.
And who.
I guess the location.
Yeah, and location where.
Yeah.
And with who.
And then we have meeting with CSC board at the Ambassador Hotel.
Same hotel, yeah.
Same hotel. And meeting with Boston Regional Manager, Richard Lee. And at 6 o'clock, which is her last schedule, dinner with Mr. Wood and Mr. Lee. And after dinner, Mr. Lee will drive you to the airport.
Yeah, and this part, it's a bit different from everything else, isn't it? This last sentence?
Yes.
It's a bit more personalized. So you can think that that is kind of an asterisk part.
Yeah. It's also an important information regardless. So we have an example question and answers. What time do I need to be at the airport?
So what time do I need to be at the airport? So we see the parentheses.
Yes.
For 8 a.m., 8 o'clock, check-in at the airport. So you need to be at the airport by 8 a.m., 8 o'clock for your check-in.
Yes. So check in, yes. And then we have example 2, which is a who question. Who will be driving me back to the airport?
So we do the scanning. We remember where who is. Here's who. Okay. Here's who. Okay. Oh, here's more who. After dinner, Mr. Lee will drive you to the airport.
Or will drive you back to the airport.
Will drive you back to the airport.
But just remember, it has to be immediate responses, so it's literally...
Oh, they're 30 seconds?
Huh?
No 30 seconds?
No, they're given 30 seconds to read, and then the questions will be asked, and then they have to say it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after dinner, Mr. Lee will drive you back to the airport.
Yes. So let's do another type of question. So pretend I am Alice Crandall. Ring, ring, ring. Hello. So what time will I be arriving at Boston?
You'll be arriving in Boston at 10:30 a.m.
Okay. And who will I be meeting at the Ambassador Hotel?
You will be meeting John Wood at the Ambassador Hotel for lunch at noon.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So what I did there was I used the X method. So I took the end of her question for the beginning of my answer. That way I had time to look and answer. So by taking part of the question through the X method, I gave myself extra time
To scan
and find the information I needed.
Yeah. And like, you don't really have to rush it, but yes, you are given 50 seconds, but I guess the shorter, the better or whatever. No, it wouldn't be. Yeah. As long as like you kind of, you speak slowly.
Yeah.
If you rush your response like, oh, da-da-da-da, you're not given a lot of time to look.
Yeah.
So say it slowly and clearly.
Yeah, slowly and clearly is always very important for the Toeic test.
Yes. All right. Okay. So that is the 5 W's. So make sure to look for the what, who, what, when, where, and how.
Yeah.
Another how question will be, how will I get to the airport?
You will get to the airport by limousine. It will pick you up at home at 7 a.m.
Yeah, at 7 a.m. Yes.
Yeah.
So that is a how is more like the process. How will I get there? Will I be walking there? Will I be driving there? Will someone pick me up? Or will I take the train? How? Yes, how.
And this question too, who will be driving me back to the airport? It's a who question, but it's also a how question as well.
Yeah.
How will I get back to the airport?
Yeah. You'll get back to the airport. Mr. Lee will drive you to the airport, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then we have the next part, which is general questions. Yes, so these are general questions, common questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no, like usually will, yeah, is type question. Is there, will there be, those type of questions generates the yes or no answers. So, like, we'll give ourselves 30 seconds to prepare. So the first thing we do is look at the heading. Ooh, okay, first thing we do is look at the heading. So we know it is Westwood Restaurant, and then the address is 330 Pine Road. And this is a banquet room schedule for August. Yes. What is a banquet hotel?
It's a fancy hotel.
Yeah, fancy hotel. A big fancy, like more like a big room.
Banquet room. Many hotels have this. It's just a big hall that can fit many people.
Yes.
I bet they are very empty.
Yes, they're
right now.
Oh yeah. So it is a banquet.
Banquet hall.
Banquet room.
Schedule.
For August.
Oh, what does that answer?
The when.
When.
And then we are given the date, time, occasion. Occasion is the word again for special events.
Special events. Yeah.
And just extra notes, which is also probably important.
Yep, so you just want to remember, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
And then we have, yes, it's pretty much everything.
I always like to look for, when I'm doing the scanning, I like to look for similar words. Because if there's going to be a question about the theme, knowing the similar words will make that question easy to answer. So if I look through the occasion, I see party, party, and party.
Ah, yes.
And then I see dinner and dinner.
Yes.
So I can see that there's two different kinds of themes. There's 2 dinners and there's 3 parties.
Yes. Just in case that you're asked, so what type of party is being held at the banquet hall? Or what kinds, yes. Okay, so we have for first example, is there a booking on August 6th? So booking is another word for reservation.
Yeah. We should know this one.
Yeah.
With the hotel.
Yes. Reservation.
But is there a booking on August 6th? No, there isn't. August 6th is available for booking.
Yes.
We know this because we see 5, 7, but no 6.
Yeah, no 6. And this is just an extra thing to say because it is such a short response. You just kind of want to make it up on spot.
Again, it's more about professionalism because if someone just said, no, there isn't.
But it is available.
But it is available. It gives them confirmation that if they are a potential customer, they'll be able to get that room.
Exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't want to just say, no, there isn't.
No. You want it to be more professional than a simple no.
I mean, like, you could say, no, there is no booking on August 6th.
Yeah,
or
that
no one
one's good
reserved.
too.
Yeah. So this is just an added information just to kind of be more professional.
Yeah, you have 15 seconds. Fit as many details as you can.
Yes. And question, example 2 is, will there be dinner provided on August 19?
Yes. A buffet dinner will be provided at the going away party.
Yes. What is a buffet dinner?
A buffet dinner?
Yeah.
So, okay.
All you can eat,
All you can eat. Basically, you have a big table, and you get your plate. and you go, okay, this, this, and this, and this, and then you go sit down.
Yes, the
buffet.
Yeah, so pretty much food that you could just, what you usually want to eat.
Yeah, like you don't order anything.
You just take your food.
Whatever is there, you pick from.
Yeah, and if you're still hungry, you could still go back for seconds.
If there's some, mac and cheese left.
That's true. Yes, so the answer will be yes, a buffet dinner will be provided at the going away party because we see buffet dinner here at the going away.
What I did to answer this question, I immediately went August 16th.
19.
And then, what did I say? 19th.
Yeah.
August 19th, saw dinner and said, yes, a buffet dinner will be provided at the going away party.
Yes.
Just to give more detail, because why is there a buffet dinner? Oh, because there's a party. That's why.
Yeah, you want to say more details. Like you said,
more
details. We love details.
It's like describing a picture. Details.
Yeah. But because you are staff, you are working, you want to give details.
Yeah.
You don't want to just give open-ended answers.
Yeah, and if you give details, you save yourself the time of them asking you a question.
That's true, yeah.
You can save time and be faster.
Yes. Okay, so hopefully everyone understands. Should we confirm with that? Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, and then we have the last bit, which is confirmation questions. So to check whether the person understands what you said or the information, if they understand what is written on the information, because sometimes it can be very confusing.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So for this part, we, like I said, we go look at the heading first. And we can see November 12th is when? Oh, when?
That was almost 2 days. Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that is going to be. Is it tomorrow? Yes, that is going to be tomorrow. And it is a business schedule. Business schedule. What? So we know the when and the what automatically. And then we are just given a bunch of informations, which I blocked out.
The line through. No. When?
Look at the time.
What? And honestly, my eyes go straight to this.
Oh, we love the parentheses.
It's parentheses. It's italicized. So originally planned to use
Bluebird Restaurant,
but not fully booked.
But fully booked. So our example question. I had a great meal at Bluebird last time I was there. Were you able to make the reservation as I requested?
Unfortunately, we couldn't reserve lunch at Bluebird Restaurant as it was fully booked. However, we made a reservation at Oakview Restaurant that is just as great as Bluebird.
Yes, this one's also a mouthful, but usually when you are confirming things, you want to use words like unfortunately instead of saying, no, we did not book it.
Yeah, if something wasn't able to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't reserve lunch at Bluebird Restaurant as it was fully booked. And fully booked, meaning that there's no space. We can't reserve anymore. But however, which is obviously to contrast, however, we made a reservation at Oakview Restaurant that is just as great as Bluebird. So we are confirming that we still booked at a restaurant. And this is just an additional note to say that it's just as great as the Bluebird. So you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, and those transition words are very important, unfortunately.
However,
therefore.
The hence.
Hence.
Yeah, so this is just a confirmation. Letting them know that we still reserve lunch, but just not at the Bluebird restaurant. Yeah. Straightforward.
You have to erase it.
I always forget that because you always do it. Okay. Oh no. It's
Before we
this.
ask, if you understand, if you are okay with general questions and confirmation questions, please put 3.
Number 3. Where was that? Okay. Hopefully you're not sleeping. Dozing off. Yeah, so this is just a review to what Ellie and Miranda taught last week.
Yeah, at this point it's going to be review. Like they'll be teaching
Part 3.
part 3
Tomorrow.
which we taught you
Yes.
last week.
Yes. But maybe, hopefully, we've also given you like extra tips as well that they didn't.
More examples.
More examples. Yeah.
All right, everyone is saying 3.
Yes.
So.
I'm guessing they're excited for quiz number 3.
You're just like, let's get it over with. Come on. I want to go to bed.
Don't we all? Okay, so number 3 asks, how will I return to the airport after dinner with the regional manager Richard Lee? Choose the correct response.
You need to be at the airport by 6 p.m. for your check-in.
You will be having dinner with John Wood and Richard Lee.
A limousine will be picking you up at home.
After dinner, Mr. Lee will be driving you back to the airport. So make sure to read the questions.
3, 2, 1. I pressed it when you kept talking, so I was like, oh.
That's fine. Okay. What is the answer? 4. After dinner, Mr. Lee will be driving you back to the airport. I didn't mean to do it. Back to the airport. Yes, most of you answered it, but not number 3 because it will be a limousine will be picking you up. So this is how will I get to the airport, right?
No, it doesn't give specific information. It does not include airport. And you want your answer to include what was in the question.
But since also it's return and then back.
Yeah.
So they're the same thing, going back. How will I return? Okay, and I think we have another questions. Yes. Another question.
Okay.
Okay. In the booking schedule, is there a birthday party booked for August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m.?
Yes, a buffet dinner will be provided at the birthday party.
Yes, there is a birthday party booked for August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m.
No, the movie screen for the birthday party won't be set up until 4 p.m.
Yes, there is a retirement party for August 22nd from 5 to 8 p.m. So what is the right answer? So choose the correct response. Okay, answer is Yes, there is a birthday party booked for August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m. So pretty much our answers is like in the actual question.
Yeah.
It's just a yes or no confirmation.
Yes or no?
Yeah, a yes or no.
No.
All right, so on to the next part. We have ways to read numbers.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciating. How we say numbers. Okay, so we have ways to read numbers. This part is time. Time. So we have this is supposed to be PM. Womp. Yeah. So we have we say 4 o'clock p.m.
Or I would say 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 o'clock or 4 p.m.
And we have 6:20 a.m. 6:20 a.m.
Yeah. You wouldn't say 6:20 o'clock.
No, you know.
Usually o'clock is only for
Zero.
if it's
Zero.
the zero.
Yeah. So don't say 6:20 o'clock because
No.
it's just not correct.
Just 6:20 a.m.
6:20. 6:21. What time is it?
9:01
It's
p.m.
9:01. 9:01 p.m. Or, yes. And then we have 12 o'clock p.m. Or you could also say noon.
Noon. Or
Noon.
12 p.m. But usually I say noon.
Yeah, people would say noon. People, you understand it as 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
But obviously, if it's going to be 12:05, then you have to be more specific. And then we have when you are given like a set time, it will be from 5 o'clock to 6:45 p.m.
Yes.
Right?
From 5 o'clock because we have the double zero.
Yeah.
And 6:45 p.m.
p.m. It's very important to say p.m., a.m. because we are doing the 12 o'clock. It's
Yeah.
a 12 o'clock.
It's not military time.
Yeah, or the 24 hour. So
Yeah.
make sure to indicate the p.m., a.m.
Yeah.
And okay, so for our examples right here, our examples. So example time. So I have to leave early. Will the closing remarks take long?
Closing remarks will start at 4 o'clock and end at 4:30 p.m. It will take about 30 minutes to finish.
So in this answer, they gave us the exact time that it was going to be held on at, and then also gave us an approximate time or the actual time. So it will take 30 minutes to finish because it is asking, how long is it? Remember how long? It's 30 minutes, right? Yes, straightforward. Time is straightforward.
Yeah, just knowing how to read it is the important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing how to read it. I'm sorry, I'm not in brain.
Yes. So time. 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I cannot erase this. Okay. All right, and we have date. So we have whenever it's this time where the number is first and then the month is after, you would say the 21st of May, which is my birthday. It's actually my birthday.
Did you do that?
Wow. Yeah, so it is the 21st of May. You will say 21st. Every time it's a 20, it's everything with there's a 1 first. 21st or 11th. Okay, 11th is not. 31st.
Yeah, 31st.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have
November 10th.
November 10th.
Or November the 10th.
Yeah,
No,
November the 10th.
I never say that.
That's why it's in parentheses. You
Yeah.
could say November the 10th. The 10th.
I would just say November 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which was my birthday.
Yeah, it's her birthday. Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
Yes. And then we have February 22nd. So February 22nd.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And then we have Friday,
December
25th, 2020. You could also say 2020 or 2020.
That's too much.
Yeah.
2020.
2020. Yes. So in our example question, we have, so when will the conference take place?
The conference will take place on September 6th
Yes.
from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Yes. If you want to be more detailed, you could say what the conference is about. So the
yes.
small business owners conference will take place. On September the 6th, or from 10 a.m. to 4:30.
Yep.
Yes. So usually when it's based on time, take place, you would say take place in.
Yeah.
Will take place on or in. On. Usually on. Yes. That is time. That is date. Date.
Now you may go.
Okay. Now you may enter. And we have price. So mostly all the information will be based on dollars.
Yeah.
Just for, I think, just as it's a general thing. So we would say $60.
$60.
Oh, and then we have how would you say this?
I would say $19.99.
Yeah, that's another way. $19.99 or $19.99.
Yeah, that's a more formal way of saying.
Yes. And guys, this is an actual price that you would see in America or Canada. $19.99, but you round out to $20.
Because of tax.
Yeah, tax, yeah. So you would say $19.99, $9.99, $2.99.
$599.
Yes. So we have the next one. How do you say that?
$1,324.65.
Wow, a mouthful.
Yep.
Yes. So make sure to say the dollars, and after the comma, the decimal, it will be cents.
Yeah. When you read the bigger numbers, you just start off with the first one.
Yeah.
So $1,000. Oh, $1,324.
Yes.
And 65 cents.
Yeah. And just know that the decimal, you would read the decimal point as end.
Yeah.
And 65 cents and 99 cents.
Yeah. Or, yeah, $19.99.
Or $19.99 if you want to be. Okay, so our example question is, how much does the tour bus and minibus cost?
Okay. The 6-hour Green Valley tour offers a $95 per person for the tour bus, or $125 per person for the minibus.
Yes.
And if you notice there, I was saying 95 per person. Sometimes, given context, you don't have to say dollars, but for Toeic, I would say dollars.
Dollars, yeah. And per person.
Yeah, per person.
If it's given. Okay. So that is the price.
Yes, and we knew this was important information because of the parentheses there. Yeah, the parentheses. So I was like, oh, okay, that's important.
Okay. And then we have just regular numbers. And then just regular numbers. So it could be based on telephone, room number, flight number.
And these are all different ways you would say.
Yeah. So in here, this is a phone number. So you would say 416-0521.
Yes, so you would read each number as it was.
Yeah. So 416-0521.
Yes.
And then we have the room number. Room number is a little bit different, actually, because you would read this room 1110.
Yeah, or like...
You would read it like
312.
312.
640. It's more like time.
Yes, or 1306, like that.
Yeah.
1306. So you would read it as like
you would split
on the
it.
under 10th, yeah.
1306, 640,
312. Yeah. You wouldn't really read it as it's going to be room 1110.
No.
or room 1110.
1110, no.
Yeah, it's just too much of an earful, so you just read it as split it.
Yeah, because usually it's floor 3, room 12.
Yes,
Floor 6, room 40.
That's the reason. Yes.
Floor 13, room 6.
Yeah, you could think about it. That's how actually.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so in this example question, can you tell me what my flight number is from Philadelphia?
Your flight number is flight 265 from AST Airlines from Philadelphia to Boston.
At 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m.
Yes. The one whole line is said in the sentence.
Yeah. Yep. So flight numbers. You didn't go over it. Flight numbers.
Oh, flight numbers.
You read as the actual number.
Yeah, 378.
Same as telephone. Just 378.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
265.
378.
Yeah, you don't say 378. That just doesn't sound right.
No, yeah. That's true. Okay, all right. So that is that. You're always usually doing that part. Okay, so before we move on, what number are we at?
4.
Give us a 4 if you understand, and if you have any questions, or is there specific numbers you want us to read, actually, right?
Test us.
Test us.
I think I'll be able
or
to
like
do
something
it.
that you were always confused about, and pretty much.
4, 4, 4, 4. See, numbers.
4, 4, 4.
Very unlucky. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. All right, let's move on.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is just
Ringedale.
the last example. We need to do this.
And now, since I've had to answer every question,
Okay, so
now you get to answer every
have the question.
You
Okay.
put me on the spot.
Okay.
So, here we go.
So first, 30 seconds to prepare. Look at the heading, Swinsdale Jazz Festival. We know the date, the venue, where, and we have additional prices. And then we have Saturday, Sunday, and the asterisk right here. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Good morning. I'm calling about the Swinsdale Jazz Festival. I'd like to get some tickets, but I'm not sure which day to attend. First of all, how much is the one-day pass, and does it include refreshments?
Hello, thank you for calling back. So, to answer your question, our one-day pass costs $75, and refreshments are available on site. However, it is not included in cost.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
So, we see one-day pass, $75, that asterisk, refreshments available
On site.
and not included
Yeah,
in cost.
meaning that there are probably boots.
Yeah,
there are
boots.
probably boots in there, but it's for your own, from your own pocket.
Okay.
Money pocket.
Are you ready to go?
Pocket
Next
money. Yes.
Reading. I'm a big fan of Mary Albarn and Abel Wizard. Will I be able to watch them both on the same day?
Unfortunately, Mary Alban will be performing on Saturday at 3 p.m. and Abel Wizard will be performing on Sunday at 5 p.m. So they will not be performing on the same day.
Very good job. And notice there was a confirmation question.
Yes.
She used
Unfortunately.
Wow, very
Yeah,
good
and then
job.
I just repeated. I said so, therefore. I didn't say, or I said so.
Transition words.
So they are not on the same day to confirm the question.
And last one. Can you tell me the lineup for the Sunday concert?
Of course. So on Sunday at 12 p.m. we have Phil Hart's Big Band. Then the next one at 1:30 we have The Crush. At 3 p.m. the Soft Tones. 5 p.m. Abel Wizard. 7 p.m. Ian Walker 5. And the last performance of the day at 9 p.m. is Penelope Gray.
Very good job. So that would be the 30-second answer. Very important. Notice she said every detail.
Yes.
She said what the first, what the last, each what time, and everyone that will be performing on Sunday.
Yes.
So
So and
good
I'll
job,
use
Mary teacher.
transitioning words. So I said first, Phil's Heart Big Band will play. And then I said the last performance of the day, because that is the last one, is at 9 p.m. and performing Penelope Gray.
Not a.m.
Yes.
p.m. because this is noon.
Noon. Okay, and that is... Okay, guys. So based on what we went through, this is just pretty much repeating the questions that we asked.
Yep.
And choosing the correct responses. So we have 3 questions for this part. Alrighty. So we have, how much is the 1-day pass and does it include refreshments? We are giving you 45 seconds to read. Let's start it.
Time is up.
Okay, answer is 3. This was very tricky, guys. I'm sorry. So why the answer for single 1-day pass, it's $75, and that's what I said. And refreshments are available on site, but not included in cost. That is the correct answer.
Now, number 6.
Yes. So, I'm a big fan of Mary Alburn and Able Wizard. Will I be able to watch them both on the same day?
Oh,
Choose the correct response. That's why.
Oh, we answered for you.
Yeah, we answered.
Matt, do you remember?
Okay, answer is 1. No, they won't be performing on the same day. Mary Alburn will be performing on Saturday at 3 p.m. and Able Wizard will be performing on Sunday at 5 p.m.
Yes, Marie teacher did a very good job at answering that question.
Yes.
Okay, and the
Last one.
Well, number 7.
Number 7. I lost my pamphlet. Can you tell me where the festival is going to be held? Choose the correct response. You don't really need to know exactly where it is, as long as you can answer the where part.
Yeah, look for the question that's answering where.
Yes. Answer is, oopsie. Okay, 4. Of course, the Swinsdale Jazz Festival is going to be held at Central Park from August 3rd to 4th. So this is the where.
Yes, this answers where.
Yeah, where.
While the others answer who, when, and what.
Yes.
And this one answers where.
This one only answers the what time or what.
The
what?
the
When.
time.
The when.
Yeah, the when.
The when.
All right. So this one.
Mm-hmm. That is the end of it. All right. Awesome, guys. Well done. So now we are doing dialogue time.
Yay.
We are going at the airport.
Ooh.
We haven't done that in a long time
Hope you have your
because
mask.
because of COVID. All right, so we are at the airport. What are we going to do at the airport?
Well, we might buy a return ticket.
Mm-hmm. Or a departure. There's departure.
Yeah. Arrival.
Arrival. Non-stop.
Layover.
One way.
Confirm.
And waiting list.
Waiting list. So
Waiting
return
list.
ticket means I want to go home. Let me go home. Give me a ticket.
And departure is the leaving. Pretty much leaving the airport.
Arrival is when the plane is arriving or getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Non-stop?
So non-stop is that it is a direct flight from destination A to B. So there's no stop.
All the way.
All the way.
Layover means not all the way. Instead, they will stop halfway at a location and then after a few hours, go back and go to the final destination.
Yeah, there's two ways to say that. There's layover or stopover.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then we have a one-way ticket to the destination.
Yep.
Meaning there's no return ticket.
There's no return ticket. You're only going that way. No circle.
No circle.
Confirm. Like confirmation questions. So just yes, no, getting those information.
Yes.
And waiting list.
So waiting list is probably you want to go home early and you're pretty much what do you call that? The passenger. There's a certain word for it which I forgot. So pretty much like if you want to go home, however, they need to confirm everyone's seat, and if there's an extra seat available, you could be on the waiting list to go home early.
Good.
I think yes. There's no quiz.
Yeah, there's no quiz. Just kidding.
What is happening? Okay, our first dialogue is...
I'd like to book a flight to Seoul.
So, when would you like to leave?
When would you like to return?
And one way, please. One-way ticket to Seoul.
No circle.
No circle. Or one-way ticket.
It's me.
And an agent. So usually it could be called a flight agent or... Yeah, flight agent.
Booking agent. Travel agent.
Travel agent, yes, travel agent.
Hello, I'd like to book a flight to Seoul.
Sure, when would you like to leave?
I'd like to leave December 4th.
One way or return ticket?
I need a return ticket.
When do you want to return?
January 27th.
First class, business class, or economy?
Business class, please.
Okay, your reservation is confirmed.
Confirmed.
Yes.
And one more time. Hello, I'd like to book a flight to Seoul.
Sure. When would you like to leave?
I'd like to leave December 4th.
One way or return ticket?
I need a return ticket.
When do you want to return?
January 27th.
First class, business class, or economy?
Business class, please.
Okay, your reservation is confirmed. Yes. So economy is pretty much the regular seating. The one with limited space.
Yeah, a little bitty.
And we have first class, business class.
Yep, so 1, 2, and 3.
Pretty straightforward. Usually when you're booking a flight anyways, it will be just on your phone or
Usually on your phone.
Yeah.
Very often you don't have to call.
Yeah. Only when you need help usually.
You run to the airport and you go, I need a plane.
Yeah, yes.
I need a plane ticket.
You need a plane. You need a plane. Okay, so question 8. Choose the correct response. When would you like to return? So how would you answer that question?
Yep.
Okay. So we have, I would like to come back on January 27th.
Yes, so we were testing your vocabulary by
Responses.
using come back.
Yeah, come back is another word for return.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Then back to the dialogue. Dialogue 2. What's the next flight?
What's the next flight that's leaving? Is it non-stop?
What's the departure and arrival time?
Is there a stopover? And what does stopover mean?
Stopover is that there is a layover.
Layover, same as layover.
Yeah.
So it stops and
To
then
another
goes
country.
back to the final
Stopover.
final stop.
Sometimes stopover can be like 7 hours.
Yes, you have to get a hotel and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the agent now. Hello, how may I help you?
What's the next flight?
The next flight is flight 413 to Seoul.
Are there any seats available?
Yes, there is a seat available.
What's the arrival and departure time?
Flight 413 to Seoul departs at 12 a.m. from Toronto, Canada, and arrives in Incheon, South Korea at 11 a.m. the next day.
I'd like to book that flight, please.
Of course, ID please.
Okay.
Thank you.
And this is actually the flight that I took
Yes, it's the flight.
from Toronto to
Okay.
Canada.
One more
To Seoul.
time. Hello, how may I help you?
What's the next flight?
The next flight is flight 413 to Seoul.
Are there any seats available?
Yes, there is a seat available.
What's the arrival and departure time?
Flight 413 to Seoul departs at 12 a.m. from Toronto, Canada, and arrives in Incheon, South Korea at 11 a.m. the next day.
Oh, okay. I'd like to book that flight, please.
Of course, ID please. So this one, very important usage of numbers.
Numbers, yeah.
Knowing how to read numbers.
Flight 413 and knowing like what's arrival and departure time.
Yes.
If you have any questions that you needed to know. Ooh, quiz.
Woo!
Okay. Next quiz. Okay, so choose the correct response. What's the next flight?
So what? What answers what?
What?
Not when, not where, not who, what?
Exactly. This is pretty tricky. Okay, answer is the next flight is flight 123 to Seoul, South Korea.
Number 3.
Yes.
It answers what it is.
It didn't ask for when is the next flight arriving or when is the next flight departing. Yes. And our last dialogue of the night, we have, I'd like to confirm my reservation.
Is this ticket refundable?
Could you put my name on the waiting list?
Your reservation is confirmed.
Yeah, so-
and refundable means
Can you get your money back?
Yeah. If you cancel.
Yeah, usually maybe sometimes your itinerary is very confusing or you don't know if your flight has been confirmed.
Yeah.
So if you want to ask someone, the flight agent, if your reservation has been confirmed, you can ask, I'd like to confirm my reservation for flight 123.
Yes.
Under the name. Oh, right here. Exactly. Okay, so our role play of the night. Last role play of the night. Okay, so I'd like to confirm my reservation on flight 413 to Seoul on Saturday.
Of course. Name, please.
My name is Maria Mata.
Yes, your reservation is confirmed.
Okay, thank you. Is the flight nonstop or is there a layover?
There is a 3-hour layover in Los Angeles.
All right, thank you.
Yep. And one
One more time. I'd like to confirm my reservation on flight 413 to Seoul on Saturday.
Of course. Name, please.
My name is Maria Mata.
Yes, your reservation is confirmed.
Thank you. Is the flight nonstop or is there a layover?
There is a 3-hour layover in Los Angeles.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is straightforward again, just asking confirmation about your ticket. No, one more kiss. That means last dialogue, also means last quiz. Before we head and go to bed.
Yay.
Oh, did I just,
No, I don't think you did.
what is happening?
Show?
Okay,
Okay, you're good.
It's for the next one.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Wow.
Yes. So, what is the meaning of layover?
What is the meaning of layover? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Start. This is pretty easy because it's just 2 questions, 2 answers. 1 answer, 1 out of 2.
50-50 chance.
You used lots of hard words for this.
I did. I used some more difficult vocabulary.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how big the words are as long as, you see a little hint. Okay, so the answer is number 1.
Number one.
Layover means that during the flight, the plane will land in a different location before proceeding to the final destination.
Yes.
Meaning that it would go to point A to B, then point B to C, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. And proceeding could also mean heading. Heading to the final destination or going to the final destination.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And I think that ends.
We are finished.
Okay. Yes. That ends. Yes. Okay. And that concludes today's TOEIC lesson. Today's speaking lesson. Press 5 if you have no questions and you guys are ready to go, or write down some questions if you are confused about some certain things.
The who, what, when, where, why, general question, confirmation question, telling time, numbers, and
Yes.
all that.
Yeah.
So if you're good, please press 5.
Yeah. And then I guess on Friday we could probably give you guys the actual TOEIC practical exam.
Yes, we are going to give you the test
Oh.
on Friday.
Yeah, because you guys have already pretty much did all learn about all the 5 parts, 6 parts.
So we want to put that into practice.
Any questions at all?
Like and subscribe.
Hopefully today was just a review of what you've
What
learned.
you've already learned.
Yes.
And hopefully our examples provided some more helpful information for you. Okay, we see 3 5s. We need number 4. Yes. Yes. Okay.
All right. Just there's about 10 of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll finish at
5.
1:35.
Yeah. If you guys are already
1:35.
if you guys have no other questions.
9:35.
Okay, I guess
1 more minute.
yeah, we'll give 1 more minute.
To everyone, bye-bye.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night.
We will see you on Friday, hopefully in better health.
We'll see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Question? No.
Bye.
Exit. I'm trying to